ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। जय श्री हरि विष्णु भगवान। जय महालक्ष्मी माता। अनंत चतुर्दशी व्रत कथा। Story of Rishi Kondalye and his wife Sushila. Once in ancient times, Dharmaraj Yudhishthir organized a Rajsuya Yagna. Duryodhan and other Kauravas were also invited to that Yagna. Yudhishthir's palace was built in a very unique way. In that palace, one could feel water instead of land, and land instead of water. Duryodhan was also admiring the beauty and grandeur of his palace. At the same time, as soon as Duryodhan took a step forward due to the illusion of land, he fell into a pool of water. Draupadi saw Duryodhan falling into the water from her room and mockingly said, "The children of a blind man are also blind." These words from Draupadi's mouth pierced Duryodhan's heart. Duryodhan discussed this matter with his uncle Shakuni. On Shakuni's suggestion, Duryodhan invited the Pandavas to a game of dice a few days later. Shakuni was an expert in gambling. His dice would score according to his command. Shakuni and Duryodhan defeated the Pandavas in the game of dice by deceit. The Pandavas lost everything in that game. They even had to put Draupadi at stake. Ultimately, they were given a 12-year exile as a punishment for their defeat. One day, Lord Krishna came to the forest to meet the Pandavas who were in exile. King Yudhishthir narrated his entire agony and requested Krishna to tell him the way to solve this problem. Lord Krishna suggested him to do Anant Vrat and said, "By doing this fast, you will definitely get your kingdom back." After describing the rules of the fast, Lord Krishna said to Yudhishthir, "Now I will tell you a story related to this fast. Please listen with devotion and attention." In ancient times, there was a very religious and pious Brahmin. His name was Sumant. Sumant had a daughter named Sushila. When she reached the appropriate age, Sumant got his daughter married to a sage named Kondilya. Kondilya Rishi was traveling towards his ashram after bidding farewell to Sushila. On the way, it was evening time, due to which the sage stopped on the bank of a river to perform evening prayers. While the sage was engrossed in his evening prayers, his wife Sushila saw many women worshipping some deity. Sushila expressed her curiosity and asked them, "What pujan are you all doing and to which god is it dedicated?" On Sushila's question, all of them gave a detailed description of Anant Vrat and said, "This is a very dear fast dedicated to Lord Anant. By doing this, all wishes are fulfilled easily." After knowing the method and significance of Anant Vrat from all of them, Sushila also accepted that fast and tied a thread, sutra, with 14 knots in her hand. This thread is called Ananta Sutra. After the puja, she came near her husband. When sage Kondilya saw the Anant Sutra tied in Sushila's hand, he asked, "O beautiful one, what kind of thread is tied in your hand?" Sushila narrated the entire story of the Anant Vrat performed by those women to her husband. The sage got angry with Sushila's words and he broke the thread tied in her hand and burnt it in fire. This act of his disrespected Lord Anant. As a result of disobeying God, all the happiness and wealth of Kondilya Rishi was destroyed. After much thought, when he could not find out the reason for this, Sushila humbly told him, "O Swami, all the happiness and wealth has been destroyed due to the disrespect shown by you to the Ananta Sutra." Hearing this, to repent his sin, the sage went to the forest in search of Anant Bhagwan. He was wandering here and there in the forest in search of God. Even after a long time, when he did not see the Lord, the sage became restless and fainted. In the forest, he found mango, cow, bull, khar, pushkarini, and an old Brahmin. In the form of Brahmin, he was Lord Ananta himself. He took Rishi Kondilya to a cave. There, he told the Rishi that Mango was a Brahmin who studied Vedas in his previous life, who did not teach his students, that is why he became Mango. In the form of cow, there was earth which became cow due to Bija Bharan. Bull is the form of religion and Khar is the form of anger. And there were two sisters who became Pushkarini due to giving donations to each other. And in the form of old Brahmin, I am Anant myself. O Rishivar, because of my insult, you have to suffer this pain and suffering. I am pleased with you because you have repented with a pure heart. You should return to your ashram and follow Anant Vrat for 14 years or as per your ability. This will end all your troubles. After the decided number is completed, perform the proper Udyapan of the fast on Bhadrapad Shukla Chaturdashi. For Udyapan, place a kalash on the Sarvato Bhadra Mandal and place the idol of Anant made of kush or golden. In front of the idol, place Anant Sutra, Anant Dorak with 14 knots made of gold, silver, copper, silk, thread as per your capability. Thereafter, worship it with Vedic mantras and perform havan with sesame, ghee, sugar, dry fruits, and kheer, etc. Thereafter, donate a cow, bed, or food as per your capability. Donate 14 ghats, 14 Saubhagya Dravya, and 14 Ananta Sutras. Feed 14 Brahmin couples and send them off with dakshina, etc., and conclude the fast by eating food yourself. Having thus explained the rules of the fast, the Lord disappeared from the Anant forest. After receiving the Lord's order, sage Kondilya observed the fast as per his instructions. Due to the merits of that fast, all the troubles and problems of the sage came to an end. Lord Krishna said, O Dharmaraj, I have told you about this best fast. The person who observes this fast becomes sinless without any doubt. Whoever reads and listens to this holy story of Ananta Chaturdashi fast gets free from all sins and attains the ultimate position in the feet of God. The pure minded people who wish to roam happily in this cave of the world should worship Lord Anantadev, the Lord of all three types of sorrows, and tie the Ananta Sutra in the right hand. In this way, the story of the holy fast of Lord Anant is completed. You too should follow this best Anant fast with devotion. By observing this fast, your wishes will definitely be fulfilled. As per the instructions of Lord Krishna, Yudhishthir also observed the fast of Lord Anant regularly, as the result of which the Pandavas were victorious in the war of Mahabharat and they regained their kingdom. Sri Ananta Chaturdashi fast story is completed. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Sri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan, Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. Friends, please like and share this video. Also do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.